Hello, everybody. Today we are watching the new My Single Monsters trailers. Oh, damn, my light is being evil. Why is my light so bright? Okay. Why is it still like my light is. Okay, that's better. You guys can see my face now. So, let's go watch the new video.
Welcome to the February 2026 look ahead. I am Jen.
And I'm Allie.
And we're pretty excited to be here and show you all the cool stuff.
Yeah, wait, I can't hear. I need to turn the
singing.
sound up. Like, I'm barely here. Do not ask why my thing is at 11%.
Monsters. So why don't we take a little peek at our February look ahead calendar?
Yeah. So we have Season of Love starting
Season
on
of Love
February
and
4th,
Crescendo
and then
Moon.
we have Crescendo Moon starting on February 11th. And then we
Wait,
also have
what's
a
that?
major content update
Major
on
update,
February 25th
major
as
update.
well.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
so excited.
It is exciting.
No way.
Allie and I might have a little bit of a clue as to what that's going to be, and you guys are going to be so excited.
Yes, I am
So
gonna be very
Season of
excited.
Love is kicking off on February 4th on Air Island, and along with that comes the...
Guys, don't you love major updates? Oh my god, yes, Season of Love. I love the Season of Love skin for Air Island. I feel like it embraces it so well. I feel, but Bone Island definitely better seasonal skin, but this one also pretty good. And also, I really like the monster.
Love Island skin.
I forgot what it's
And the
called.
lovable Schmoochlo.
Oh, Schmoochlo. Yes, Schmoochlo.
We do want to make sure that we're being clear. Although February 4th will mark the beginning of Season of Love, the new content won't be available until February 11th,
that
so the
kinda
week after, at
sucks,
the
but
same time
still.
that Crescendo
New
Moon is
content.
launching. But we've got some
Happy.
exciting stuff in store for that, so don't worry. On February 11th, there's going to be some new costumes. Let's take a little sneak peek at
Oh, new
one.
costumes, I guess.
Ooh, okay, so here's our new
Wait,
costume
wait,
for the
wait.
Sky Buff, which
That's
is
like the
called
one from the
Spinning Round.
baby
Now,
Cyborg.
some eagle-eyed My Singing Monsters fans may
That's
have
like the
noticed
baby
that this
Cyborg
costume
one.
looks quite similar to Jen's
Oh,
Sky
wait, I
Buff
called
costume
it!
in Dawn of Fire.
called
And would you
it!
look at that?
I called it!
Speaking of Dawn of Fire, Adult Smoochel is going to be joining Wanderer Island on February 4th, so make sure you head into Dawn of Fire on the 4th to get your Adult Smoochel all the way over to Wanderer Island.
That's gonna be hard.
Alongside the new costume that we have all lined up for...
I don't have Smoochel in Dawn of Fire, and I also... It does seem like a pain getting it to level 15, I think is that, because it's like, you can just feed them whatever you want to feed them in My Single Monsters, but in My Single Monsters Dawn of Fire, I want some coconut butter, I want some applesauce, I want some apple. They want all different kinds of food, and if you don't give them that food, it will do like less, which just really sucks.
Season of Love. We also
Not to mention that instead of just magically making coins into food, you have to grow the food and then put it in the bakery. Like, what? Okay,
turn to our seasonal snacks, which is the box of
yes,
and spaghetti noodles, which might be my favorite seasonal snacks there. You know I love me some spaghetti monsters in Rally.
And we have Crescendo Moon this year.
Wait, go back a second. That's the little... Oh, what's he called again? That guy on, Scallyrags. It's Scallyrag's hat back there. And Bazinga on top of it. I love Bazinga on Mythical.
Crescendo Moon this year,
starting on February 11th. Now a lot of people have been like, where's Crescendo Moon? Well, it's going to be starting on February 11th, where it arrives on Magical Sanctum with the seasonal island skin and Carolyn. I love the Crescendo Moon island skin. It is so beautiful. I love
like
this little
it, but it's
decorated
just-
up.
I like it. It's just better. It's like the eyes look cool and stuff, but like it doesn't really hit the spot for me.
It's gonna be so nice.
I bet the Handler Helpers are wondering why Crescendo Moon is starting in February this year.
Well, Crescendo Moon follows a similar lunar cycle and corresponds with the Lunar New Year celebrations in the human world. So this year it lands in February. So as we saw on the calendar, we know that there's going to be new content updates on February 11th and February 25th. So why don't we look at some teasers? So on February 11th, you can look forward to Epic Dromedary coming to the
Epic
game.
Dromedary.
But we're not going to show you what it looks like. We want
Wait. Dromedary is like that guy. He looks like he has like a crab arm and stuff. I think that's him. Okay, rare Dromedary kind of knocked me out of the park because it literally looks like a cake. Like if I'm not talking about a real Dromedary, I'm probably out of my mind. But rare Dromedary, they knocked it out of the park with making him look like a cake. I wonder what they're gonna do for the Epic Dromedary. If they do the Endbrat thing where the rare is just way better than the epic, I'm gonna crash out. But still, you can't really get much better than rare Dromedary.
the Handler Helper community to create some monster pieces of artwork with their predictions. So we're going to tell you a little bit about it. So, Epic Dromedary,
very rocky, and very sandy. I'm getting kind of like I'm getting kind of like the main will be like the main like texture will be sand, and just be like little rocks sticking out of it. One eye, I feel like that would work good. I feel like that would work good with him. Okay.
Very sandy themed, okay? We've got some muted earthy tones, and it's only got one eye. I would like to challenge the very talented Handler Helper community to make some predictions with their fan art. I want to see what you think Epic Dromedary is going to look like.
Mm-hmm. And as well, on the 11th, we're going to have another epic releasing. Who could it be? We do not know.
But
we do have a mood board.
I love mood boards.
Tease this monster.
What's on this mood board?
Alrighty, so on this mood board we have some shells,
Ooh.
some corals,
some anemones.
I like
It looks
where
like
this is going.
nice pastel
I
color.
like where this is going. Like, I really like sea type things. Ooh, wait, I don't know what this monster is. I just like thinking this would be very cool. Like, you know, especially with the jellyfish up there. Like, I know we got Anglo. I think Anglo is a jellyfish. I don't know. He doesn't look like a jellyfish. I hope it's something like a neon, like, because that's really cool. So.
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh, wait.
Color palette. It's kind of like you said, like that muted pastel, but all the colors are just like so. They just make me feel so happy. Yeah, we got some underwater like plant stuff going on here. I wonder who this could be. Leave us your guesses in the comments. We want to know who you think this is. Which epic monster is coming from this mood board?
On February 25th, we're going to have
I'm not sure if Epic Anglo is a
with
thing.
brand new content. And
I haven't done my research. If Epic Anglo isn't a thing, it's going to be Epic Anglo. Because I don't know if Epic Anglo is real or not, but you have to believe me. Like, or maybe even, like, I might be going a little out of reach with this. And this probably isn't going to happen. Maybe an legendary on Water Island. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm just thinking, maybe, because of the tones, maybe they're doing some sneaky stuff with an artist, but I don't know.
Like to experience something that may be familiar to some.
Ooh, how elusive. I wonder what it could be. So not only are there 2 epic monsters coming out in February, on the 25th we'll also be releasing a 3rd monster. Now, this monster is a family member, and it's going to see 2 updates this month, which is pretty exciting.
What does that mean?
Now, we're not going to tell you too much, but this monster looks like it would really love to dance on the dance floor at the ball.
Alright, let's not say too much then. I'm looking forward to all the Himmler Helpers theories and comments. I think we've covered everything for February, so
Maybe we can get like a, I don't know. Maybe we can get like one of those like DJ ones, like DJ Hula. I feel like we're getting a monster kind of like that. That's my prediction.
I think that leaves us only one more thing to say.
Happy monstering!
Oh no, it's the end of the video, guys. Okay, let's look if there's any other trailers I haven't looked at yet. Videos, let's go to videos. Okay, we have quick questions. Let's check that out.
Hello, Himmler Helpers, it's me, Monster Himmler Tyson, and welcome to Quick Questions, the show where I answer your burning questions about the monster world.
Okay.
First off, we have a question about MAW's proportions and if they're stiff or squishy like a beanbag. The answer to your first question could be found in your second question. A MAW's proportions are roughly the size of a large beanbag chair here in the human world. And also like a beanbag chair, they are rather squishy. However, I would not recommend sitting on one.
Yeah, I would not.
Another fun fact
Listen, I'm not gonna sit on one of those. It's gonna bite my booty.
Share is that a newly born MAW is roughly the size of a hacky sack, but their growth is rapid. Our next question
wait,
is
then I want, like,
monstrous a spoken
newborn
language
MAW,
or is it
because
only a
that's
written language? And I can confirm that monstrous is both spoken and a written language. Written monstrous is universal and is written the same way. Spoken monstrous is a bit more complicated. It's almost as if each monster species has its own unique version of spoken monstrous, but different species can still understand each other through instinct and constant exposure over time since they live so closely to each other. Our next question asks, can Ringling backflip? Despite having powerful looking hind legs, Ringlings are not great jumpers and are not very aerodynamic.
Oh,
This is probably due to the rings on their back weighing them down a bit.
Can't do it for you.
Now, this isn't me saying that it's impossible. They certainly try and get really close from what I've seen. But most of their attempts unfortunately end with it stuck on its back like an upside down turtle.
I love
This next question is, can a monster fall off an island? And yes, they can if they're not being too careful, but most monsters have the common sense to, not
Okay,
get too...
monsters can fall off of the island. Okay, there goes my epic Wubbox. You wait. That can't be all to it. What would happen?
However, that doesn't mean that islands don't have kind of safety precautions in case that happens. I'll use some of the natural islands as an example. If a monster were to fall off Plant Island, the colossal Greenwich is able to manipulate vines and piles of leaves to assure they always catch their beloved residents.
Okay,
On
good.
Air Island,